Hi Scorpio, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's inspired in the Virgo theme season we are on, and it's called Wipe It Clean. If you would like to know more details about that special offer or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Scorpio, I do feel like you might start this mid-month period feeling a little bit off. I feel like sad, actually sad, just sad with certain situations you are observing. I feel like for some of you there is issues with family or friends, so the group dynamics might be bringing about disappointments, regrets, feelings of not being emotionally met or understood the way you would like, or just seeing people you love. And I keep getting like some Scorpios here have this immense, profound love for your own, right? For those you consider as being a part of your own inner circle in life, and you have this amazing amount of love and support to give and to offer, but you're seeing that either they're not doing well and their sadness is your sadness, so their grief is your grief, their losses are your losses, and you're processing this emotional negativity and as well some attachment to past emotions that you're not able to overcome and release easily. And you're processing all of this with a heavy heart, but at the same time you're being called to the light. You're being called to the enjoy yourself. Enjoy the moment. Celebrate all days, right? Celebrate if it's raining. Celebrate if it's sunny, if it's windy. It's if how it is, how every minute presents, because it's a manifestation of life. It's a manifestation of beauty, even when it doesn't seem obviously that way. So I feel like some of you Scorpios are being challenged in a way to see the beauty, the magic, the love, the meaning, all you can think about in celebration, in bliss, and in grief and in loss. In all stages, there is this presence, right? It's like the formula of life and the mystery associated with it. That's why we cannot, right, solve this equation, right? We just know that it's a formula where you can think about adding all things that make life life. And then there's that factor that always transcends our understanding, which is the mystery. And the mysteries behind the mysteries, and the purpose behind the purpose, and all like deep things. It feels like a very deep moment of reflection and consideration of all states and manifestations of life. And one of them is death, and one of them is grief. And in the other side of grief, there's joy. And in the other side of hate, there's love. And all of this, understanding the polarities and how they function as one. And I'm saying this because, yes, there might be things that are still heavy, that you're still unable to overcome, and you're entitled to your pain completely, and to be openly grieving, crying, reminiscing about whatever is giving you this sad, right, influence. as you are entitled at the same time to be happy, to dance, to celebrate, to be hopeful, to forget a little bit about this, and then in the next day go back to this, and then the next day go back to this. As one, it's a dance. It's a dance. And I feel like some of you, you're feeling guilty when you're happy, and when you're sad, you're feeling guilty because you're not happy. Or are you guilty because you're alone to process the things you need to process? And then you feel guilty because you should be hanging out with your friends and you should be enjoying them and your family, because life is short and this is what we take from life, moments. So this is obviously, all I'm saying are like metaphors for situations that some of you Scorpios in particular might be dealing with, that have this two sides, right? These two sides of the same. And I feel like if you are disappointed with friends in particular or family, it's going to be okay. I feel like you're more appreciated and more emotionally acknowledged than what you might initially believe you are. I also feel like there is like misunderstandings. So it's like the issues some of you might be suffering about during this mid-September don't feel as being very serious. It feels like it's more based on certain misunderstandings, and the atmosphere around you and around others might get a little bit just foggy. It's difficult to perceive your motivations, your feelings, right, your intentions, as it is perhaps hard for you to perceive in others. And this is something that I feel is making you feel anxious, particularly for Scorpios that are usually quite well at spotting others' motivations and feeling their energy, and again understanding where they're coming from. So people are making you confused. Relationships in general of all sorts are not as a clear ground as I feel some of you would like them to be. And your challenge is the Three of Cups. You're finding challenge in your social life. You're finding challenge in the experience of happiness, the experience of emotional joy, perhaps in support. Perhaps there is as well some jealousy involved here, that it's affecting the way you see yourself, either being because you are jealous or insecure, and so promoting this jealous feeling about someone else's, image, life, opportunities, or even about your lover, or someone is projecting this jealousy energy towards you, because in reality you have so many good things going on. Here, the Empress, your advice: don't forget who you are. Let them look. Everybody's going to look, so you want to make sure that they're having a good look at what you have to offer, which is everything. The abundance of the Empress is never ending. She will never cease to have in her reasons to be seen as beautiful and abundant, because she simply is. And she's constantly generating from a place of self-worth and appreciation, more and more and more and more and more and more. So she is this endless beauty, this endless opportunity, this endless amount of treasure to be with, because she has in her already everything she needs. And who is around her is a crowd, right, that is attracted to her light and to her power, and it supports her and it admires her. Not that is envy or insecure because of her power, because everybody has an Empress in them. So this is an example for some of you, because I feel like some of you Scorpios are dealing with female, a lot of female and feminine energy here. So if you are a Scorpio woman who's growing to be a little bit insecure about your own feminine qualities, or just not seeing yourself in the best light, physically, emotionally, mentally, be aware that the advice is to connect with the good side of the Empress, because the bad side is someone that can be, again, jealous, petty, insecure, vain, possessive, jealous, using seduction as a means to manipulate and control, someone fickle, someone abusive, someone that has the opposite of what self-respect and worth is. So you want to understand what it is about your current experience of feeling worthy and safe and beautiful, that is activating or is like triggering you is triggering you in a way that disempowers you, or is triggering you in a way where you're actively pushing yourself to rise. Because I also feel like there's something here again about birth. I hate to say, but I feel like some Scorpios I'm here connected with, you could be crying because of a child. So your kids might, if you have children, might be for some reason making you cry. For some, it could be that you want to be a mother or a father, you want to become a parent, and you might be having some issues in having, that pregnancy, or issues with your fertility. Others of you, there might be, either there has been some miscarriage, or there might be a chance for some to have a miscarriage. This is just for some. This is a general reading. But, and I have to say, when a message comes through, it is strongly appearing here. But aside of that, if you are a man, you're perhaps drawing in issues of all sorts that I have just described, that are a mixed bag between relationships with female figures in your life. It might be that could be your mother, it could be your lover, it could be your friend, it could be just someone that holds at your eyes both a side to them that it's so attractive, that it's so like seeing a goddess in front of your eyes, seeing someone capable of so much love, of so much affection, so much abundance, so much creation, and at the same time seeing a side to this woman or female figure that is insecure, that it's needy, that it's perhaps, depressive, right? Or paranoid. So female figures in general are here in a very, let's say, sensitive, dual state of being for some reason during this mid-September. And this is coming about as being a significant experience for some of you during this time. Others of you are going to overcome better your issues and your disappointments that you might be having if you connect with your own grace, with your own body, sensuality, the pleasure, the needs of it's like the needs of the flesh and the needs of pleasure of all sorts. Pleasure can be healing more than ever for you, Scorpio. It's like, don't shy away, out of guilt in particular, from enjoying yourself, because to heal and overcome what's wrong or what's not functioning well, you need to give yourself a lot of love. You need to receive love, and being given pleasure, right, by an external influence is letting ourselves be loved. by whomever and whatever, because we can be receiving a massage and not know the person that is giving us that massage, but that person is giving us love, and we chose to receive that love. You get my point? So things that you know are pleasurable and good for your heart, mind, body, and soul, choose to go there, because this is how I feel like you will easily overcome the problem and see the reality in particular situations that are more about misunderstandings than actual serious problems and tribulations. It's like you will be able to clear the fog and see people and see opportunities and see the issues you're dealing with a better state of judgment and clarity. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon.